Hello and welcome to Sitaara Tarot. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and this reading is for Pisces for February 2021. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. However, take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. I'm using 4 different decks today and I'll place them in the description box below. There's going to be 10 cards in the spread and 1 card is off camera, so I'll bring that one in shortly, which is the final message from the universe. But we might start with this card in the middle, the Emperor, number 4. This card came from your yearly reading. So each month I'll be pulling the corresponding card from the yearly reading into your current month reading. So if you haven't already viewed your yearly reading, you'd like to, just go to Sitaara Tarot YouTube channel and it's in the playlist. Okay, we'll begin. So number 4, the Emperor. He's really the father or the CEO of the major arcana. So he really has a sense of authority, and he has that authority through experience. He's really the embodiment of all the 4 kings. So he has a lot of authority, and he sets that with having firm boundaries and also having determination and strength. So it's a beautiful energy that's around you, and I do feel that you in February you are facing some challenges and you are going to be victorious and step into your own power. So there really is an energy of stepping into your own power in February 2021. So I'm just going to put that card to one side. So we're going to just look at these other cards. We have 4 cards at the bottom, which is going to represent you and your earth on the earthly realm. So the energies and experiences and yourself on the earthly realm. And then the 4 cards at the top are this message or the supporting energies from spirit, from universe, God, whatever terminology fits right for you. Okay, so there is a very clear and concise message coming through for this reading. And these 6 cards here all are interconnected in the story, in the message. And it's really about using all of this energy here to face this energy here. So we might start here with the 5 of Cups. So you're stepping into February in the energy of the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups are connected to the water signs of the zodiac, and the 5 is often the midpoint of a journey. So when you're going through the minor arcana and you start with the ace, the 1, 2, 3 and so forth, you get to the 5, so that's the midway point. And that's the point where it's quite often the energy, there's a conflict in energy of, do I continue with this journey, do I turn back? And there's a sort of a struggle in that time. So with the 5 of Cups, it's really about focusing on what is lost. So she's looking at these cups that are spilt and going down this like plug hole, but she's not aware of the beautiful cup behind her. So it's really about focusing on the lost love, loss, and having regret and remorse. And the supporting energy from universe or spirit is the 5 of Cups. So you have 2 5 of Cups mirroring each other. And I really feel what the message is to really focus, to move forward, to achieve the 10 of Cups, complete happy family fulfillment. And when I say happy family, family meaning whatever family means to you, but that real sense of fulfillment and happiness and rejoice. And I really feel you're doing it absolutely in February, Pisces, in a very dramatic, dynamic way. So this energy is of loss and regret, and I do feel it's a past energy. So it's an energy that sort of probably is still lingering from 2020, such a challenging year for us collectively. But it could also be longer than that. It could be over the last 5 years. So just having that sense of loss, regret, remorse, and having that still linger with you. But really it's a time to move through that energy and move forward. And you're doing that in a really dynamic way. So the other 6 cards that are supporting you here in that journey, so these are the 6 here. I'm going to just start here with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is number 5, and it's a major arcana. And you have another major arcana, which is the Tower. And when I do a reading, I always look where the major arcanas fall and what are the messages coming through, because the major arcanas energy is a higher octave than the minor arcanas, so it has a very dynamic impact on the reading and significance. So with the Hierophant, it's really about belief system, and it's often is about a belief system based in an established form, so in society or within a established way of faith. And this is being supported by the Tower, and the Tower is the energy that comes in to really break away all the things that are no longer serving you. So really sort of if anything that's built on a faulty foundation, the Tower steps in to sweep that away, to break that down, so you can start afresh and move forward. Because having a faulty foundation is not going to serve you. So, and I think what's happening for you in February, you're actually stepping into the energies of the two queens here to support you in this journey. So knowing that this all this sort of belief system is getting broken down, which is also probably related to the experience of the Five of Cups and loss and remorse, and how you're supporting yourself to get through this experience in February is with the energies of the two queens. And these two queens are wonderful. So it's the energy. So even if you're male and you're watching this, it's the energy of the queen, it's not the gender. So I'm just going to describe the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, she's connected to the earth signs of the zodiac, and she's really grounded, humble, hardworking, but also has this sense of nurturing, and also it sort of sits in her garden of abundance as well. So she's a really beautiful, grounded queen, a really nice energy. So a very sort of motherly energy, very nurturing energy. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is a very different energy, but they're both very independent, dynamic women. With the Queen of Swords, she represents the air signs of the zodiac, and she really has mastered her ability to manage her thoughts, express herself in her communication, and relying on her own intellect and her own judgment. She's very clear and concise, and she can really see through any BS. So you really can't get away with anything with the Queen of Swords. She will cut through with her sword any rubbish, and she's a really powerful energy. With the Queen of Swords, quite often people feel that she's quite a cold queen, but she's actually, she has compassion. So when she does make a decision, it comes from a compassionate heart. She's also known as the Widow Queen, and when you have gone through grief and loss, it gives you that capacity to be compassionate. So however, she is clear and concise in making her decisions. They're really powerful energies, these two women. And so I really feel in February, you're really embodying these energies to get you through this process of really something needs to be broken down. And that could be a belief system that has been inflicted upon you from society, or it could be your own belief system that needs breaking down. And I feel that when you do that, it's a very healing process. So if we just have a look here, you've got the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords represents the air signs of the zodiac. And the Three of Swords, it's really about heartache and a broken heart, and that sort of sense of the pain that you go through when you travel through life. So that's suffering. However, it's also a healing card. So I feel February is an extremely healing month, and you're doing it in style. You are really, I have to say, I want to use the word, you're kicking ass to get rid of this energy here. You're doing it in such style. To be pulling on the energies of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, you're really doing this healing in great style, and you're really being supported by universe as well. I'm just going to come back to these two cards, because another really sort of strong message that's coming through is the colors of these flags, so this one represents the air sign because the Queen is connected to the air signs of the zodiac. I really feel she's like pulled these swords out of this heart, and the colors from this card here, and these are two different, completely different decks from two completely different publishers, and she's used her experience of this Three of Swords, and she's taking that with her, but she's taking it in a really light form. They're flags, they're flying in the wind. She's free of this. She's free of this heaviness. And she, not to say that she's going to forget that, because it's something that she's going to take with her, because it's going to remind her of how to deal with challenges in the future, but she's released herself from it. So she's really done the healing work, which is absolutely beautiful. It's such a nice energy, these two cards working together. And also that sort of energy that she's moving into March and into 2021 with such sort of composure. Look at her. She's like sitting there and she's just so dignified. So it's a wonderful energy. I'm just going to talk about the Two of Rods because I haven't spoke about that yet, but I really feel the message in this story of these 6 cards, it's that the Two of Rods, okay, I'll just talk about what the Two of Rods is. The Two of Rods is the Two of Wands. It represents the fire signs of the zodiac, and it's not about taking action, but it's about surveying the land. That's kind of the traditional meaning of it. However, in this reading, what I kind of see is Spirit, because this is a card from Spirit. Spirit is allowing you to move away from this energy here, this Five of Cups energy. And I do feel that this energy has been around you for some time. You know, it could be the last 5 months, but it feels longer. It feels like it could be like 5 years. So, and it could be, you know, something that's quite challenging in your life that you've just been through. But with the Two of Wands or the Two of Rods, I really feel Spirit is encouraging you to put a boundary between your future and your past. So this is the past energy, and see how this wall here, he's standing here against the wall. This is the boundary to say this is the past, he's in the present, and I know he's looking at the past, but I think for me it's like saying honor the past, but put a boundary there because you're moving forward into the future. We're sending in the Tower. We're going to break down any belief systems that are no longer serving you, and we're going to move forward in 2021. So beautiful message. I really hope this resonates with people because it's such a lovely message. If it does resonate with you, please press like, please subscribe, and I'm also just going to pull in the card that you got from Universe as a final message. So beautiful card here, and it really supports. Where am I going to place it so I can explain how it supports? I'm going to place it here actually. So the card is here and now. And that's really where you're at now. You're here and now as the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and even this element here, because I feel that you may be following a different spiritual path. You know, you may have been brought up in a very sort of traditional spiritual path, but you've made a decision in February to really fully follow a more organic, more and a more authentic path for your own personal path. So it's a really nice energy, and I feel that this here and now, you're sitting here in the here and now, and this is the past, and the Queen of Swords is heading to the future. So it's really encouraging to just be present, be comfortable with your own personal faith, your own personal beliefs, and allow any beliefs that you've had about yourself or that have been inflicted on you from society or other external things, and really be happy in that space so you can move forward. So beautiful message there. Take care, lots of love. And just before I go, just to let you know, I'm going to be uploading another video in about a week or so, and I'll be focusing on love and relationships, money and career. and hopefully see you back in the channel then. Take care. Bye.